Oh, hey, okay, no opener. Welcome back, friends. LostScarf here, and it's time for the second voice LP. Little more. For Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. So, this is a 2006, 2002 on the GBA, 2006. These games are old, but they're so good. They're just so good. Isn't that great? So let's get started here, and we know some of the voices already, and we'll see how they've evolved over the couple weeks since the last Phoenix Wright game. Start! So, the Lost Turnabout. Are they all turnabouts? Here we go. Except for, that extra case. Ooh. How did I get into this mess? It's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, it's the judge. What? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. Huh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title. Ah! My balls! September 8th, 9:08 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Oh my god, phone ring. Oh my god. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Beep. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Oh, good. I finally found it. What is this guy? Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. I'ma murder you. Yeah, this guy's gotta get a voice eventually. A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Guy gonna smash her head in? Oh, hey, yeah, this case did just happen since we're in September, huh? Yeah. Ouch, my head, it's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Who the balls? Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but Can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. What's with the freaking feathers right here? What's with the boob feathers? Roger that! Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong? What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? Their name's Bird, for God's sakes! Please tell me this is a human incarnation of the parrot. I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. What is this voice I've given her? And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. And when I'm off duty, I like to come here and, What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. It's the boob feathers. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you're the wrong person. Yes? Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Why do we have amnesia? The trial will begin shortly, guys. Might want to hurry the hell over here. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial is about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Oh, balls. I must have amnesia, I guess. Let's see, what can I piece together? From our conversation, I can safely say that I'm probably a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? You can't hear the gulp. I did a gulp, can't hear it. 10 a.m. This short number 2. Oh, it's this guy! It's this guy! What was the voice I gave him? Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Byrde. So she's like a magpie? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? No. What if I said no? Would that be alright? Of course it wouldn't. Then why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... Then the court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I did. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. I'm making him a bit worn down. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay. And who are you again? Please bring Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. He's a bit of a dick. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so you know. You work under that? You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me, sir. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe? Please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters. Expose Park, really? The victim was one of the local cops. Dust imprints. Dustin Prince. Oh my god! Alright, let's go. Freaking game. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes. This autopsy report's correct. Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. It's pretty bad. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo. Oh, hey, we have things. Crime photo 1 added to the court record. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yeah, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? Thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you have to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep. Info about evidence and people involved in this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by touching the court record button. The court record button? You really know what you're talking about, huh? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? The court record button? Alright, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Court record. Found in the victim's body. Well, there you go. It's the glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed the criminal's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held on to them as he fell. Hey! Why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on that same day, I actually stepped on mine. A coincidence? Well, a coincidence, she says. Ugh. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Oh, here we go. It's time to do some pressing. Decisive evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses. Under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard to say she's not the culprit, sir. I'm trying to do sad gumshoe. It's hard. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see the name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Alright, we got another picture. Whoops. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But, I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a coincidence. It's conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine, sir? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally it's the part where you get in the witness's face. Says, get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court. Which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. Hey, I can hear that. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Oh, balls. Alright, here we go. You know What's that? What's that? What is that? Press. You have an HP bar now? About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kinda like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do? Continue pressing. Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Sorry, pal. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? Here, the dirt and sand rubbed out any trace of fingerprints or anything else. So what you were saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's. Something like that. Well, what? I see. So there's no proof. Wow, that was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut. What is this HP bar about? So my understanding is the strikes might be more severe or weak now, I guess. So you don't have just 5 blanket strikes, you have just bigger strikes, right? That's my guess. Alright, here we go. Date? Now you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Apparently I've changed Gumshoe's voice. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... Was the name that of my client? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. He's got a point. Hey, hold on! Huh? Don't help me! I know the picture says Maggie, but... Now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence! So that's what spotting contradiction feels like. I better check the court record again. No, not present, not present, not present, back. Oh, I have to use present to look at them, okay. This is my badge? Found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how I got there. Broken neck, body was also covered in bruises. 628. If his neck's broke, how could he even move his hand? Found our victim's body, pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Crime photo. The hand's next to his face. Is it still close to his face there? That's a question I have. Bleh. Bleh. Okay. With this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard to say she's not the culprit. And you are certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground? There were scratches on his fingers from the rough sand. And there were grains of sand stuck under his pointer finger, too. Pointer finger nails. It certainly seems that the name was written by the victim himself. That didn't go well. If it really was him, then we're in a lot of trouble. Don't give up! Keep that fighting spirit going! I'm glad you're all pumped up, but I really want to see your special move, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence! Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes! The great Phoenix Wright is back! Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. What? It sure makes it a bit more complicated. So be careful, sir. People's profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try. Okay, I want to look at profiles now. Profiles! My client. The only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. The victim, the policeman. It seems that he was dating the defendant, Maggie Byrde, but her name's spelled different. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across, once in pain. Dick Gumshoe. A detective at the local precinct, in charge of the initial investigation. Well, okay, I know what I want to do. Okay, so... Yeah, I was like, her name's spelled like this, it's 6 letters. Why would he do 6 letters in a different way? There you go. Present! If they were dating, he would know her name correctly. Present? What? What is it? What? What's coming over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection! And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. Objection! I freaking forgot about that. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where's this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is, Maggie Byrde. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Byrde. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name. Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. Or Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh! How about that? I hadn't even noticed. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. Who the balls? If you're dating, you know the name. May I remind you that it was you who said, the defendant accused of killing her lover. Is accused. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him not to know her name. No! This is very true. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim dust imprints were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court that the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Dustin and Maggie. Officer Prince and Officer Byrde had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, Officer Byrde had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had gotten over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get him. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes. I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Water time! Officer Prince and Officer Byrde had been going out for about half a year, pal. Press. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Byrde was a rookie at the time, and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir. Really, anyway. Somebody wanted a date. Sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Oh, jeez. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know? Ugh, I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal! Oh, wow. Profile. How old is he? 31! Oh, he's my age. Oh, okay. Yeah. Still into the 20s, girls, of course, at 31. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Okay, press. The day of the incident? You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Whoop. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Oh! Is this getting in the way of my ship of him with Edgeworth? Is this gonna get in the way of things? Well, that's, because, I'm her boss, and I've gotta watch out for my subordinates. Yeah. But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches their... I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant. Oh, they just put it out there. Oh, man. Oh, this is killing my ship so hard. No. Dickworth forever. That should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. Why are you talking about this? Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty. Guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. Over 2 months ago? Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? She a fan of Michael Jackson? Is he a fan of Michael Jackson? I am a fan of Michael Jackson, that's for sure. I have one glove as well. Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, okay, that's better. Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Makes sense now. Earlier was a good song, though. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove? Press further. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had gotten over 2 months ago? Yeah. Are you saying she went out and bought the glove over 2 months ago? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? You think this glove is really relevant to this case? Of course it's relevant. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Why did we say that? Oh, we're bluffing. Yes, bluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Like a lemon. Or orange juice. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about this matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to this court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? It's rather banana is what it is. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. One other reason. I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Oh, new thing. All right, writing on the ground. We first looked into the handwriting, sir. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. And next we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on the skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Right hand, yeah? Yes. A perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Here we go. Press. But can you really determine handwriting based on a simple But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? This is why amateurs are amateurs, pal. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country's actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Agreed, Your Honor. So what was the result of the investigation? So in the end, you couldn't confirm it? Hey, don't you look down on us, pal. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with a scientific investigation. I've never heard that before. Me either. Nor I. I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway... his pointer finger? You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces? Aha! Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger, if he had been writing in sand. And the results... we found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. There are also scratches on the skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Scratches on his skin? Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass. Like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. Alright. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science, sir. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. That the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think it would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? You think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? What does that mean? The present? What about it? What's so special about this glove? I'm gonna blow this. Let's just present the glove. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow, and that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special.
And what would that be?
It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Oh! 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 Right! Of course it is! Your catching hand is rarely your dominant hand. It's the throwing hand that's the dominant hand. I like how out of context we just had just the video. This looks freaking weird. I go, what? Right! Why would he write with his right hand instead of his left? Left-handed?
Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand.
That is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you?
Well, no.
So, Detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again?
That's easy. Look, it's obviously from this picture that it was his... Wait a second!
Don't forget that the victim was left-handed.
Aha!
I object!
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves.
There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. At least it'd be ugly as balls. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Also because they put Maggie instead of Maggie.
Order, order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself.
That means Maggie is... No! It's not possible!
Mr. Payne!
Yes, Your Honor.
The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I feel like I can breathe again.
It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright.
Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire.
I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Byrde.
What? No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What? What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What?
It's time for the real killer to show up.
What did this witness witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck? Order! Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness.
I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here.
Court is adjourned for recess.
To be continued. That's it for episode 1, everybody! Oh, this tutorial's gonna be a 2-parter? That was an interesting sound. Preferred the original. Save! Okay, so that is gonna be it for today's episode. Oh my god! It's already, right from the tutorial, we're having a lot of fun already. I like these games so much. I'm really enjoying this. But that right there is the game for now. Gumshoe voice, we're going to see how that evolves over time. I hope we don't see Byrde ever again because her voice is changing. The judge will see Phoenix Wright, of course, is me with a little more dramatic to it. And we're not going to see Pain until the next game, I'm sure, for tutorial again. But that right there is the game for now. Buckle up. This is going to be a lot of fun. I had fun. Hope you're watching. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.